For context, me, 28F, and my partner, 29M, have been dating for 2 years. He's a musician and fairly well connected in the scene. A couple nights ago, he invited me to a concert with a VIP pass. I had plans, but decided to do a half-and-half situation where I hung out with one person for a few hours, then went to the concert. At the end of the concert, my partner starts getting approached by other musicians, which is great, but we are there for 2 hours hanging out with the band, and when we get back to our friend's place, he's so tired that he has no energy to catch up with me about anything I've been doing. He immediately goes to sleep, then in the morning, Saturday, wakes up to do a shoot with his band. I hang around that city. We live in a city over about an hour and a half away. Eventually, after being out, I go back to our friend's house at 6:30 p.m. He's now done with the shoot and is going to a bar nearby with the band. I text him, and he invites me to the bar, but to be honest, I've tried to do that kind of thing before, and I usually end up sitting there and trying to insert my 2 cents into very male-dominated conversations about equipment and logistics and ideas for touring. I don't expect anyone to cater to me, but it's clear that my presence in those situations is more obligatory than welcomed, I think. I told my partner that I would probably just stay where I was and see him when he gets back. He tells me at 9 that they're just chilling for a bit, then we'll come back to the house. So I'm hanging out, and eventually it's 11 p.m., and I text him and say, "Hey, I didn't know y'all were staying for so long. Maybe I should have gone back to our city, because I'm guessing you're going to come back here and crash, right?" And he responds that yeah, he's been drinking a lot and will be sleepy when he gets back to our friend's house. I leave the friend's house and drive back to our city. At about midnight, I get a text that he is back at the friend's house and sorry that he miscommunicated. I told him I realized I didn't want to stay at that friend's house in the cold room. I just wanted to be able to catch up with him. Most people would read this and be like, it's no big deal. Just catch up with him later. He didn't mean to get caught up. This man is a pro at getting caught up. He stood me up last week for coffee. I actually had a really cool proposal for his band from a local business because his coworker walked in and they talked about work for 30 minutes while I was sitting there. My partner knew I was excited to share with him my biz idea and didn't attempt to cut the conversation, which was not urgent. When I decided to leave, he acted surprised and apologetic, but it's like, okay, so why did you not turn to me and just see me in those 30 minutes? Last week, he also told me to come to his job and visit him, and when I came, he was busy. Okay, no big deal. On my way out, he told me he would be home after work. He actually stayed at the bar until 11 with one of his bandmates. When I asked him about it, he said he didn't even remember telling me he would come home. He was exhausted and fell asleep shortly after getting back. I asked him to go on a date last week. While I'm trying to talk to him, he's on his phone answering Instagram messages because a video he made blew up recently. So last night, after I drove back to my city and just told him, I don't feel engaging to you. I feel like even though you say you want to talk and spend time together, you don't seem interested in truly seeing me, not physically, but as someone with feelings who wants to be acknowledged. He apologized and said all the right things, but something is weird with how his actions don't match with how much he claims to enjoy spending time with me. He works every day, he is so busy and is going on tour soon, and I just feel like he is so caught up in it, he isn't really appreciating how much I'm trying to be there for him.